Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Michael Stark. Okay. So, as if you know, I kind of wasn't surprised at all. I got that many views, and I got that many dislikes, and I got that many comments. So, I like to address some of the people. But before I get into that, I like to give a shout out to Matt Ramage for inviting me on his show. Subscribe to him on YouTube and go on his Instagram. It's called Matt Ram Edge Show, I believe it is. But I just wanted to give a shout out to him and thank you for letting me join your show during draft night so you can make fun of if we do pick bad. So I want to address some of the comments. Okay, I wasn't surprised though. I got that many comments and I got that many dislikes. So let's get into it. So the first thing I like to address is people brought up, "Oh, you made me die of laughter when you brought up Nick Foles." It's not a possibility. But the Jaguars benched him. Yeah, when your quarterback sucks and your team sucks, expect the team to move on from you and tank. That's what they're doing right now. They're tanking. They're getting rid of their best players. They got rid of Nick Foles, AJ, Calais Campbell, Jalen Ramsey. They're about to get rid of Leonard Fournette. They're going to the tank. That's why they moved on from Nick Foles, because they're saying, "Oh, we do not want a Super Bowl MVP to tank. So we're just going to put in a rookie to tank and try to get something going." That's what a team ultimately does. It happened with the St. Louis Rams. That's how Jeff Fisher got fired. Okay, now that I addressed that, okay, I'm not surprised I got the NFC Championship. That was 10 years ago. I want to let you guys know that Jay Cutler got injured during that game. If he was never hurt, the Packers would have blown it. That's it. That's all I have to say. Jay Cutler got injured. Jay Cutler got injured. Okay, so he wins the Super Bowl. Congratulations. You beat a terrible Steelers team that wasn't healthy enough, and you almost blew a lead, like a 21-3 lead. But luckily, your defense comes in the clutch. So let me get something straight. I'm also not surprised that I got up the last year when we had that 20-3 lead in Lambeau and we blew it. That was a fluke. That was a fluke. Before you say, "Well, we lost to Aaron Rodgers with one ring." Truth of the matter be, we lost to Randall Cobb. Aaron just threw a short pass to Randall Cobb, and he did all the work. If we're talking about 2018, you lost to a Josh Rosen Arizona Cardinals team that had the first pick in the draft last year. Yeah. If we're making fun of the loss in Lambeau last year, I can make fun of you because we did beat you in Soldier Field and say, "Yeah, that was a fluke." That was a fluke. What are we really talking about right here? What's really good right now? You know, the Packers swept you this year, dude. Dude, you can't talk shit to a team that swept you. That Soldier Field game, that was a total fluke. Offensive linemen looked terrible. Quarterback looked terrible. That's what it is. And the reason why you got lucky in Lambeau is because that kick-catch interference call and the Cordell Patterson going out of bounds. All in all, you got lucky. I could say the same thing about the Vikings, because they had an injured Dalvin Cook. Like, he was out of that game in Week 16. I'm convinced if they had Dalvin Cook would have ran over that defense. Green Bay would have been a wild card team. Minnesota would probably win the division, because if they put their starters and beat us, that means they win the division. And let me talk about how the Packers were not that great last year. They had like a 24 offensive rate, like a 24th ranked offensively, and they played ugly football. Okay, I'll give you an example. Week 17, when they needed that miracle to beat a third string quarterback and a backup squad and a team that was no longer relevant anymore because they were trying to tank, as I said, because they gave up hope after Matthew Stafford went down. That's when they got into the tank. So tell me, Packers fans, what will happen next year if, and that is only if, you get swept by the entire division? Now, let me tell you why that could happen. The referees are going to help a new team win now. So you got no refs on your side anymore to bail you out of those tough situations. And most importantly, you have a tough schedule. Because think about it. You have the 49ers. You have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady. You have Phillip Rivers, which he also beat you last year. I know we will probably beat him this year because our defense did good against him last year. It just took a missed field goal and a terrible quarterback and a terrible play caller. So I just want to get that thing out of the clear. Okay, so you have the 49ers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Colts. You also have the Titans with Derrick Henry. Shout out to King Henry, man. That dude is a beast. That dude trunk roads every defense. And you also have the Eagles, which they beat you last year in Lambeau Field. All you have to do is run the ball. I'm assuming that will probably happen again. And maybe it does happen, but they go down the field and kick a game-winning field goal. So it was not like if you did score a touchdown, you would win because the game would have gone into overtime if Philly didn't do anything on their next drive. So I just want to make that clear. I want to say that Matt LaFleur, even though I can't spell his last name, I just want to make that clear. He's going to be Aaron Rodgers' next target to get fired. He did with Mike McCarthy. The reason why they fired Mike McCarthy is I believe that he wanted to bench Aaron Rodgers. And trust me, I would want to bench Aaron Rodgers too. He's not that good anymore. He only beats us because we had mediocres the bet after Jay Cutler left. What's really good here? They fired him because he wanted to bench Aaron Rodgers. But the GM wants to be so nice to Aaron Rodgers, be like, no. We're not benching our MVP quarterback, which he did suck that season. So they said sayonara to him. That's pretty much it. And he's going to help the Cowboys win the division next year, even though I actually have the Redskins winning that division. But I have faith in Mike McCarthy that he will lead the Cowboys to success. Might not be this year, but maybe sometime in the years he has. So I want to make that clear. That's it. That's good. That's all. Oh yeah, I want to make one thing clear. You Packers fans, I wasn't surprised with the comments though I got. So I wasn't surprised though. So I just wanted to make a quick rant about that, even though they were crappy comments. So that's it. That's all. Peace.